Hello everybody. Sorry, this is a two-part video. Camera timed out a while ago, uh, and I wasn't able to put it all together into one. So I got the blade sharpened now. I was going to show you that trying to sharpen that mulching blade in that jig sharpener I got. Um, a little bit odd, but I had to basically clamp it on the blade dang near to get that to fit. I'll flip it around and show you. So on account of how wide this is right here, it doesn't fit in there. By the time you get that all, this comes undone before you ever get it wide enough for that. So I had to clamp it right there at that instead of just down here on the blade. But it took me a minute. Well, not a minute, but it took me a little bit to figure out on that first one, and I had to change the setting on there from 30 to 35 to get it close to the factory edge. That 30 was making it, it was laying it out instead of being pitched, kind of like this. It was laying it way out here like that. So at 30, it was going to be too much. I thought that was going to be taking off too much material. So I reset it to 35, and that looks closer to what the actual blades are. But it put a pretty good edge on every one of these. Every one of these looks real good now. That's way better than it was factory. I mean, that's good and sharp. Real nice edge on all of it. Even these turned out real good, and it didn't take a whole lot off. I mean, you can kind of see all the grit down here, but it didn't take a whole lot off. But another thing I was wanting to show y'all right quick while I had all these blades out here was I was talking about, I just don't feel like this has enough pickup on it to stand the grass up and cut. But if you look at every one of these blades, the curve is almost flat except for this. And this is the mulch blades, but it still doesn't hold a candle to that Kubota blade. That dude is dang near standing up. But these blades over here, these regular blades, they say they're the high lift, but they can't be high lift. They got to be like low or standard or something, because this mulch blade is more high lift than that, but that one's more expensive. And this Kubota blade, if it would fit, I would use it, but it's too short, and the diameter of the hole is too big to match the John Deere. But that's a heavier blade, more lift, and that would cut better on my lawn. It did so great when it was on the Kubota and everything. I had no problems with it just not cutting anything, unless the blade was dull, and then I had to sharpen it. But there they are, all sharpened. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and modify the other deal on the mulch control, where it completely closes it off on that left side. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and modify that just yet. I may run these blades on here and see how it is. But I think before the end of the year, or the end of the season or something, or here in a little while, not today, but in the future, I may just go ahead and cut that piece off and try it and see how it works, instead of just trapping the far left side off. And then that way clippings can go between the three blades, and then when I put the bagger and stuff back on, it'll be able to collect all the clippings, and I can put that over there. And I might even leave the mulch blades on for doing that. But I got these blades here, these standard blades, sharpened back up. I'm gonna run them 2 or 3 times, and I probably won't purchase a set of those anymore. I'll probably just purchase the higher dollar mulch blade, just because they've got more lift to them than the standard blades over here. So there's that. I again apologize for the video being in 2 pieces. It wasn't intended to be in 2 pieces, but there it is. I just wanted to show you all that and everything. But got these blades looking pretty good. About to put these bad boys on here and mow a little bit of the yard, because it's not all completely growed up. I mean, it's baked. That stuff is done out there. It's that ain't growed any. And we've had a shade bit of rain, but it ain't gonna grow anymore. I think it's pretty much dead. Now it might grow a little, you know, later this year. It might chill out a little bit with the heat, and we might get a little more rain. It might actually grow a little bit, and then we can cut some more grass. Usually I cut all the way, even in December. Sometimes I still got to mow around here, especially on the front of the lawn. But the front lawn is half growing, half dead, and then a little bit on the other side of the driveway over here, or a little bit over there, and then out there in the front. It's hard to tell. I don't know if I zoom in on that you can see it or not. It don't look like it, but there, that might be too much. It's a little bit, it needs whacking, but anyway, there's that. I'm gonna slap these bad boys on here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, use the old tractor bucket, lift her up a little bit, and I'll zip those blades back on, and we'll call it good with that one. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. If you like any of this stuff, just let me know. Thumbs up or comment, or if you got anything to say about these blades, or if you have any information on finding a better blade aftermarket wise. I haven't found anything yet. I've looked on Oregon's website, can't find nothing there. There's another one on I think it's called Steins. It might not be Steins, but I was trying to look through them and see if I could find something, and I wasn't having much luck. But anyway, like I said, if I find something, I'll put it on here, and we'll give it a go. But let me know what you think about those blades. They that little doohickey right there, I don't remember what it cost me right off, but I feel like it was worth it, especially if you mow a lot and need to sharpen your blades quite often, unless you just want to buy new blades all the time. But you know, 20 hours, there's still more life left on those blades, even at 20 hours on the, I think these are the older ones. This is the new set, and then this is the mulch blades that came with the kit. So these have the least amount of hours. This is the most so far, and this is almost right there with it. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. If you like it, you know, let me know. You got anything you want to drop in a comment, go ahead. Anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.